Standing in the middle of the field that we call the Waldorf plot. And if you remember from previous videos that we planted this one to corn, but the corn that came up was not much at all. There's Farmer Eric. So what we did was Eric cultivated it all up, and now we're putting fertilizer down again and lime, and we're going to plant brassicas in half this, and the other half's going to go to like oats and winter peas. Dean, I don't know what this is, but is this something new? Is that a turkey feather? It's growing. Oh my gosh. There's Farmer Eric sowing brassicas in the north side of the Waldorf plot. He's wondering what that turkey feather growing up is doing in the plot. Nothing else really grew, but that turkey feather did. Isn't that a quinky dink? Eric and I got here Thursday night about 11:15 p.m. after we both got off from work. First thing we did was get a flashlight and come down and look at the south food plots that are south of the trailer to look at them, see how if they took. They did take, but I'm saying maybe 70% peas came up. You can see the far one over there too, but we were happy as we drove in. We saw 5 to 7 deer that were down in this plot biting off the tips of the soybean plants. So we're pretty excited about that. Next year can only get better. This is Bessie. This is our draft horse that cuts the front yard all around the trailer, cuts our trails out to our tree stands. But she wanted to be lazy this weekend. Found out that inside the front here, there's a pulley tensioner system. I don't know what you call it, but it hooks up the belts to the PTO to cut the grass, and that busted off. So we've been doing all the trail cutting by a hand mower. Not fun. If anybody knows what that is and how easy or how hard it is to switch that out with a new one, please send a comment to let us know. Thank you. So this is everything that I did yesterday. This was my job. There was my little workhorse for doing this job. Cutting all this. Keeps going all the way over to here. Took many hours. A lot of water drinking too. So hopefully somebody leaves me a comment. I know what I can do with Bessie to fix it for the next time I come out here. Mowed all this, mowed down the south plots all the way around. We have like maybe 10 feet all the way around, so it's all cut grass that goes around both those plots down there. Took care of this morning. put the thin blue line flag up on the pole so it looked better than hanging below the yellow one. The "Don't Tread on Me." Looks nice. There's Farmer Eric dragging the field. He put fertilizer and lime on this one. So now he planted half of it brassicas, which is the north half over here. And he went oats and winter pea on this half here. He's in all his glory right there. Plain farmer. Just pruned out some limbs that were hanging down that were dead from the Waldorf stand. And I just got done cutting the entrance trail to it. That is off one of the main trails that we go through the property with right there. There's the Waldorf plot. And I just got done cutting some trails that lead from Evans' plot, which is a clover plot, over to the Waldorf plot. Cut those. Have one trail, big trail coming off the clover plot, which is back there to the west. And then we have the two fingers, one going to the north and one going to the south that I just came out of. A lot of deer use these trails to go from one plot to the other plot. Now we're walking up to the clover plot, which I did cut a couple, I don't know, three weeks to a month ago. I cut it all down, and the clover and the chicory is coming up very good. And this is that stand that we stuck up over the clover plot. I'm hoping to get a nice buck off that. And there's Evan's gun stand there. And when we were here 3 weeks to a month ago, we reseeded it with a lot of different clover blends that are coming up now. This is the valley plot. They're cultivated and dragged this again. We had corn in here too, and it really didn't take, so we got rid of it, and we're gonna put oats and peas in here. Made it a little bigger, a lot of clumps up over there, as you can tell. But it's gonna get sowed today. Hanging cameras today. They had a bunch of them in here. I'm gonna go down and start hanging them. Gonna see what's out there. What kind of deer do we have? Any big bucks? Hope so. Now we're all locked up right now. It's Sunday, about 2:45. Everything's put away. Dogs are in the truck. Eric's in the truck. We're bringing the trailer home. It was a good time. We did have some problems with our sprayer, so we didn't get the spraying done that we wanted. But it was a good weekend. Got a lot done. The grass still looked good from last weekend when I was here. Stayed Stayed short, didn't grow up in a week's time, so that was good. Don't have to mow this weekend. Good old Mavis again. Started straight up for me today. That's our workhorse. Going up to the big field to work on the 2 plots that we didn't get done last weekend. That's why pretty much I'm here. We want to finish doing those because we just ran out of time last weekend. Weather was good. It's Labor Day weekend. That's usually a point, where you want to get your fall plots, food plots in by the end of Labor Day weekend. So that's why we're here. We got 2 plots that on 2 sides we have bordered with sorghum to help for a cover kind of for the deer that are going to come in and eat the food that we put in today. You can see they're like big L's. Make the deer feel a little more secure when they're in here, and hopefully keeps growing so it blocks us. And this is inside the food plots. The left one divided by a little strip of grass, and this is the right one. This side I'm going to put winter rye in, probably in, I don't know, half of it, and the other half I'll put into buck forage oats. On the tractor now. I don't know if you can hear this because the tractor's kind of loud. I'm dragging the 2 fields from the big field. Drag setup. 4-foot drag hooked up to the cultivator. Mavis